There's only two big notorious figures in NBA history that we immediately associate with having a killer instinct, and that's Kobe and Michael. And then if you think about like today's current NBA, yeah, every NBA team has a star who's a star of their team. But just because you're the star of the team doesn't inherently mean that that player has killer instinct, especially not the kind of killer instinct that we classically think of in the vein of Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. Because if Kobe and Michael are like the gold standard of killer instinct, almost nobody else in NBA history has gotten even close to them. And not that like players need to or should, it's just like they're the gold standard of that very specific thing, and they're the only two, and there's been like, what, 5,000 NBA players in NBA history, and those are the two gold standards? Killer instinct level. In fact, I think I could make the argument, I'm not going to, but I could probably make the argument that there's maybe there's like a handful of players in the NBA that even have anywhere near that realm of killer instinct. That's the gold standard. And that's 5 players out of 500 or however many players there are in the NBA. That's how rare killer instinct is. So if it's that rare on the biggest, most talented level in basketball, how much more rare is it going to be out here at your local park or playing recreationally? And part of the reason it's so rare is because I believe that there's only really 2 ways to have and or developed killer instinct, which is you're either born with it, a la Jordan and Kobe and those upper echelon kind of players that we associate with killer instinct. For Kobe and Michael Jordan, they were born that way. That was their lifestyle. It wasn't just the way they played basketball, it's the way their mind worked on and off the court every second of their lives. They were born that way. They were born with that very specific talent. And just most players aren't. Even most players in the NBA just aren't. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Killer instinct is like a very small niche ability to have. So most players just aren't born with it, but most players can develop it to at least a certain degree, even out here at the park.